So are you just gonna stand there and not do anything while I do all the work?
Yes, I am.
All right, kiddies. What I got here is a bandsaw kit from SWAG Offroad. SWAG Offroad. Now, it's been some time since I bought this kit. I can't remember when I bought this kit. I think I did it like a year ago, and it's been sitting in my garage as I've been slowly getting things rearranged since our move. But one thing I was worried about was whether or not I got the foot switch, and I did.
Awesome. Yes.
What the foot switch does is it allows you to assemble this bandsaw into a little portable table, and you can put the foot switch on the floor, and you can step on it so you can use both your hands while you do your cutting. Oh, lots of stuff. Now, this is not a sponsored video, and you can find a few other videos on YouTube that involve assembling this bandsaw table with various types of portable bandsaws. I chose the Milwaukee Porta-band because it's one of the best you can buy on the market. And what you see here is a whole bunch of different holes that allows this kit to be adapted to all these different saws. Basically, what this is doing is it's allowing you to position the blade in the right place with the right mounting hole. And what they've done, which is very clever, this is supposed to mount just with one thumb screw. And yeah, then you're able to put your saw on this. So should be a pretty easy kit to assemble. Let's get started. It's pretty fancy. These are probably laser cut parts. Comes with some instructions. Blah, 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 blah. So you can see here they have Bauer saws, Harbor Freight saws, Milwaukee, of course, DeWalt, Home Depot Wen brand, Milwaukee Makita Grizzly. So, oh, cool. You even got some stickers. A little bit low res, but they're kind of nice. Okay, they say use these button head bolts and nylock. So these are what you use to attach. Okay. I'm using an adjustable wrench for those, but this is a 3/16. We got this thingamajigger. Now, I need to buy blades for this saw. Actually, I've already ordered them. They're on Amazon and they're coming. I'm really excited about this. I've been wanting one of these forever, so I'm pretty pumped. Now what they say in the instructions, 6232-20, so they've got an indication of which holes go to what. So 6232, but none of them are 6232-20, so hopefully I can make this work. Let's see. Remove the factory foot guard. What does that mean? Here's the frustrating thing. This saw might be newer. Like I said, this is the 6232-20, and it's different than anything. Like, these instructions don't say anything about it. And there are a number of different Milwaukee 6232 variants, apparently. So what they're talking about, like this foot guard, it goes here, and to get this off, it has this little depressed button you can push, and then you can like slide it up and down on a track, and the track was mounted there. So it was like that, and this was attached with 3 Torx head screws with a lot of thread lock. But to get that off, this blade roller guide was in the way. So I had to take that off. But to take that off, I had to take this off. And this has 4 Torx head screws. And they're all the same Torx head. Unfortunately, the only Torx I've got is this thing, so it took forever to sit there and get all those off. So now I'm looking at whether or not this is going to line up. I think I have to put this back on in order to have a flat surface to mount this plate. This is the plate. And when I look at what lines up on the plate, it's maybe these 2 holes, but they're not perfect. And so what I'm going to test is whether or not, if I line it up in these 2 holes, I also line up the blade. But I'm going to try. So I did my little screw checker thing here, and these thread locked screws that came out of the Milwaukee saw are 10-32. They kind of line up. You can see they're a little crooked because it's not perfect. And so I might have to widen one of these holes just a tiny bit. Okay, it looks like in theory it would work. In theory. I mean, if you think about it, there's nothing that special about the plate. The plate is, what's special about it is it allows them to adapt this product to lots of different saws. And so there you go. I mean, I just put that little thumb screw in here. So now this plate won't move. And if I have these properly mounted, you know, if I get some better pan head screws, this could work. I need to get my blades and make sure that's all lined up, but this could work. And one thing I'm excited to try is a miter gauge. Oh, somewhere in here. There he is. Voila. So it looks like that would be real close. They sell an Incra miter gauge with one of the other kits, so just so happens I have one. Just bored that out just a little bit more. Okay, my father-in-law comes to the rescue. He had quite a stash of a bunch of 1032 flat head screws, and so, alright, so this one has seated very well. This one not so much. Okay. So I solved the protrusion issue here by putting a washer on the thumb screw. This screw's okay. You know, this is not my best work. I think that's pretty cheesy. I put the blade in. This saw did not come with a blade, so I ordered some blades. These are the blades I ordered. Milwaukee 44 7/8 inch deep cut 3-pack. I got it off Amazon. To put on the blade, you release this, and what that does is releases tension, and this upper wheel will go down. There's the wheel, so this thing will go down, and then you can take a blade on and off. It looks like it is interfering just barely with this steel here. However, it does work, so I'll show you how it works. So this is the Velcro strip that you put on the handle, on the trigger. Got the foot switch ready. There's a test piece. That's pretty good. So I just did that one-handed. All I did was just go. So that's pretty cool. I mounted these on the outside. It looks like the drawings, they mount them on the inside. I don't think it really matters. I'm just gonna leave it like that because I don't feel like dealing with it. And then these things support the runner. These support the runner for the miter jig, so you need to tighten the screws to get those up there. I'm glad to have a metal cutting bandsaw. So, okay, so the question is this SWAG Offroad Porta-band table saw? The question is this Porta-band table worth it? Well, I don't know. I mean, I had troubles working with this. Now, I looked on the SWAG Offroad website, and they've got up to 4 versions of the table. Keep in mind, I bought this more than a year ago. And what I saw was that there is a 6232-20 version available. So if I would have had that one, I probably wouldn't have had all the trouble with that. So let's just pretend that like that problem didn't exist, which apologies to all of you, but that was most of this video. But it does point out like, hey, don't do what I did. Make sure that you get the newest version. If you add up all the costs, I think the table kit, like the deluxe table kit for the version 4.0 is like $136 or something. That's not even yet including the foot switch. You add this foot switch, it's another $36, $39. So you're looking at about $180 worth of stuff. Then you go buy this saw. Now you might already have the saw, and if you do, good for you. But if you don't have the saw, then you're gonna go buy that saw and you're gonna spend $300, maybe $400. So when you add all that up, you're at like $580. And there are plenty of metal bandsaw options available to you for that. Now, like I looked on Grizzly's website, and their cheapest drop-down chop bandsaw is $400, $409 or something. So, I don't know. It just depends on your space considerations at that point then, and whether or not you already have a Porta-band or something like it. I don't know if it's worth it. For me, I appreciate having this capability right here because it's small. When I rebuild my miter saw station here, you know, I even considered, would I keep my rage saw? And I don't know. I mean, I like this. I like having this saw. I keep it there because I use it for chopping metal. But also, if I've got my wood miter saw in a configuration, let's say I've got it at an angle where I'm making some angle cuts and I still need to make an occasional straight cut, I can just use this one. I like the versatility of the rage saw, but it's not good for like cutting small things like bolts or little pieces of metal or rods or anything like that. This is. So it's up to you. It's your decisions. Now you have the numbers. You've seen how it goes together. Make sure you get the right model number, the one that's compatible with your saw. It is listed on the website. Go check it out. This is David Hill with Solve Fix Build. Thanks for watching. Hey, you're awesome. You really hung in there, didn't you? If you want to see the next project, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notifications button. Hey, if you want to see any other types of projects, say so in the comments. I'd love to hear your feedback. And if you want to support the channel, it's super easy and it's free. Just hit that like button. The YouTube algorithm likes that. Thanks for watching. Stay rad and go start your next project.